Mouse TV show. Today it's another beautiful Friday, and yeah, I was looking forward to doing this. It's a very exciting topics. I don't know, I'm getting really motivated doing this, and the best thing about life is you just do it and you are done. I hope you guys will enjoy the topic and also join me. For the new subscribers, I say thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We are growing our family, and for the existing ones and the loyal ones, I thank you very much. I appreciate you always. Yeah, so today's topic was brought about because I know soon we will be harvesting um, food stuff from the garden. Some have started harvesting the things that take a month or two. And one of the big thing people harvest in abundance is potatoes. And some people really don't know how to keep them fresh for a long time or keep them good. So today this topic inspired, and also I had a friend phoned me and say that she has so much potatoes and she wanted to give away, and I'm like, man, life is tough. It's good to share, but you should know how to save your potatoes for a long time. They can take you for up to 6 months, depending on the weather, depending on the condition of your surrounding, and how you are able to store them. So, yeah, as you come in, please give me a like. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Nowadays, people don't like telling me where they're tuning in from. I know a few, and the others, I always see new people tuning in, and I don't know where they are tuning in from. So, um, yeah, I'm excited. Man, when I do these topics, I go deep dive into my own experience and what I've had people say. I do a little research, and then I come with amazing topics. And it's all about food. I think I'm gonna keep it all about food, and I realize that's how I can grow like very well. Thank you. I can see some members. Please give me a like. We gain momentum and we move on with this topic. So, yeah, as the topic says, ooh, wow, guys, give me likes. I should be having a lot of likes. So let's dive to the topic. It's how you can keep your potatoes fresh for the longest time as possible. Don't throw away your potatoes. Don't just give up on them. There's so many ways you can keep them fresh and good to consume for a very, very long time. So to keep your potatoes fresh for as long as possible, you have to store them properly to prevent sprouting, shriveling, and rotting. So if you do those things, you store them properly, they will not rot, they will not sprout, and they will not shrivel. So let's dive to point number one. First of all, it's not points. I will go into things you have to bear in mind before we see how you can store your potatoes for a long time. So the first thing is, do not wash your potatoes. If you wash them and then maybe you don't dry them properly, the moisture could rot your potatoes and or could cause mold. So do not wash them first. That's one thing to keep in mind. Second is avoid sealed containers. Those containers, again, they will make it moist and then they will make the potatoes roast. And the third point to consider before we know how to store our potatoes is to do not refrigerate. You do not refrigerate your potatoes unless they are cooked or they start sprouting. You know, potatoes can last for a very, very long time in the pantry as long as you follow now the following tips for keeping them fresh for as long as possible. But the first thing you have to remember is do not wash them avoid putting them in containers that, and do not refrigerate. So point number one, keep them in a breathable container. Keep them in a breathable container. Before I move on, let me acknowledge one person who decided. It's Z Queen. Hey, hello, 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 hello. Where are you tuning in from? I appreciate you joining. I think you're new to my channel. I have hot topics every Friday. It's all about food. So, yeah, so point number one for keeping your potatoes to last for as long as possible is keep them in a breathable container. You can keep them in those brown paper bags. You can keep them in a cardboard box or in a meshed container, not container, bag. You know, that's why even when you go to supermarket, you never see your potatoes put in a like a Ziploc container or in these containers that can contain moisture, can make them, because potatoes are, they have a lot of water in them. So if you seal the container tight, it's not good. So paper bags, brown paper bags, cardboard boxes, and mesh are the best for storing your potatoes. The second, and the second is keep away from light. Once you store them in that kind of the ideas I gave you, put them away from light. The light can make your potatoes go green. I didn't know this, but I've been seeing my potatoes sometimes. You think you are putting them, but the place gets sunlight and they go green and they don't taste good when, excuse me, when they have that kind of color. So when you store in away from light, that means you store away in a dark spot or cover with a cloth or something to prevent it from getting the sunlight. And that way your potatoes will keep fresh for a long time. The next time, if you are keeping them away from the light, that means you keep them in a cool, dark, and well ventilated area. Make sure the place you're putting your potatoes that has ideal condition for air circulation, not under the window and then the sun goes in, but you think that area is cool. It won't work. It needs a dark, cool area. They suggest about 7 to 10 degrees Celsius or 45 to 50 Fahrenheit. So that's how you store your potatoes, and they will last for a very long time. And if you put them in the fridge, it's okay if you have enough room, but in the pantry is fine. Is fine. That's point number 3. And point number 4, there's this thing I was surprised, because me, I just dump everything in the pantry. I didn't realize many places and people recommend storing your potatoes, storing your potatoes away from onions, because onion flavors are very strong, and I can think also garlic. They're very strong, and they will mingle the raw taste of raw potato and onion, and sometimes your potatoes will not taste good. So it is important you store them away from the, sorry guys, store them away in a well away from the, from the onions, and it will be good. Hello guys, let me know. I wanna acknowledge more people, but people are not talking. Yeah, so, and the next one is you have to inspect your potatoes regularly. Yeah, you need to inspect them. You need to see if they're shriveling. You need to see them, oh, is the sun coming through if there's a window wherever you store your potatoes? And at the same time, you need to see, are they sprouting? So if potatoes shrivel or they go bad, sometimes they even rot, you can throw them away, but shrivel not so much so. But if also you have potatoes that have sprouted, you can just cut out the sprout, and you pack it, you cook it. So the regularly, so let's say once a week, I'm sure you eat potatoes once or two, three times a week. Our diets here, especially in North America, is potato, 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 nothing else. Majority of the families. So if you inspect your potatoes, for sure, whichever has sprouted, you will take it quickly and use it, and it's not bad. I have done that so many times, and there's nothing wrong with that. So as they are sprouting, you figure out, if you inspect them regularly, you can use and cook them, and that way you keep the ones which are not sprouting still there in the pantry, and you can use them down the road for a long time. But yeah, you cook the sprouted ones, and then you keep having good potatoes left, and for a long time. The next point is freezing potatoes. And I put this as my sixth point and the last on this, but I have more to talk about freezing potatoes. Yeah, so you can freeze potatoes. It's amazing. I have done it myself, but so many people don't know, and you will be surprised. Yeah, so don't cook potatoes, let them sit in the fridge for 2 3 days, and then you decide that, oh, they are there for 4 days, for 1 week, I'm throwing away. No, you can freeze your potatoes. You can freeze them, and they can stay there. If you have a lot of potatoes you cooked, and maybe people were not interested, or you had visitors, you cook a big pot of mashed potatoes or roasted, and people didn't eat that much. Whatever you have can be frozen. Remember, you go to the store, you do buy hash browns, you do buy wedges, you do buy french fries. They are all in the frozen aisles most of the time. So you can do the same at home. Instead of wondering what should I do with this abundance of potatoes, you can do your potatoes in, you can freeze them, and there's several different ways yeah, you can prepare your potatoes and you freeze them. So first, prep your potatoes and then blanch. Blanching is cooking them in hot boiling water, like for 2 to 3 minutes. That way it seals the moisture. And after doing that, then you decide. So if it was for french fries, you dice them, and if it's for what are they called, hash browns, you cube them. Yeah, so you cut like wedges, you cut like french fries, and you cut in cubes. You peel it and cut them into chunks, whatever size you want, and then you boil 3 to 5 minutes. That seals all the moisture, and then it does not go bad. Then drain and put in cold ice water or very cold water, and then after they are done, they have drained, you can paper towel just to make sure you have dried them very well. After that, hey, throw them in the freezer. So, and when you need them, if you had abundance, or if you had a lot you cooked and people didn't finish, throw them in the freezer, and the next time you think, oh, I have those potatoes in the freezer, go take them out. You can roast, you can saute, and you can air fry. Many of us buy and do this. We do buy the hash brown, you saute with other vegetable, or it's already a packet mixed, and you don't even think to do this for yourself. It's easy. You have abundance of potatoes, do this. You have abundance of potatoes, remember, you go to the store. I'm repeating this. But I need to emphasize, you buy wedges, you buy French fries in the frozen section. Why can't you do this for yourself at home? And that way you save yourself money. And yeah, I already said, if it's for, you can blanch, you can roast, you can saute, you can air fry when you bring them out. But just remember, you blanch and then you cool them and you pack them in an airtight container. And if you have those Ziploc sealers that suck all the moisture or bubbles out, oh, they will even stay long, long, long in your freezer. Then, if it's mashed potatoes, you have prepped and cooked, and then you have a lot of mashed potatoes left. Don't leave them in the fridge and then after 2 days you throw them away. Economy is tough, my dear friends. I'm just giving you these tips. I have done them myself. You can pack your mashed potato in an airtight container, or again the sealable Ziploc bags that you suck all the moisture out, and put in the freezer. And the next time where you want to eat your potatoes, you bring them, you thaw them if you have time, and then you can reheat in the microwave or in the pot, and you can add a little extra butter, extra milk or cream, and you're good to go. Is as fresh as can be. So tell me, if you have never bought frozen mashed potato, how do you think they serve that? So that's how you do it. Yeah, because the mashed potato, it's called an angry man something. I see those packages being sold, or whatever, frozen potatoes. It's exactly what you can do at home, but sometimes we don't think. We think like only the store, they have the equipment. No, your small Ziploc bag, Ziploc container, you can use it and store your potatoes and use them next time. You don't have to throw. And this way you can save. Man, I am so much into saving, and especially food. I do not like throwing food away. Even when you find me, if I really throw food away, I say, forgive me, God, because I know some are suffering. People are hungry in this world. So if you can save your food that way, you have all the way to, it can take you a very, very long time. And also, if you also, you can even if you have a what impromptu visitor, you can bring whatever is there ready, defrost, cook, and reheat, or air fry, or bake and serve. And yeah, you don't have to order out those foods. That's why I always do batch cooking. Only, guys, I wish I can show you. I'm gonna start showing you the batch cooking, because one day, one time, I'm not promising anytime soon, but I will show you and how I store my foods. I really don't waste food. I throw it. So, and yeah, that's it for now. And yeah, so if you can remember those, it's good. I can acknowledge one more person, Malimbwende Mali. Hello, how are you? So yeah, so you can find all the information and in my description, and watch my video to get all the tips. Seriously, I can, in fact, I'm gonna do the tips again. The first one, you can, first of all, you can keep them in a breathable container. So if you listen to my video, you can see what I said about the breathable containers. And then you can keep them away from light. Point number 3, in a cool, dark, well ventilated area. Number 4, store separately from onions. Number 5, you have to inspect your potatoes regularly. And the last point is about freezing. You can freeze for French fries, you can freeze for hash browns, you can freeze for wedges, and you can freeze for the mashed potatoes. And when you do that, you will never be wasteful. You'll be saving a lot, because the price of food is going up and up and up. And the best thing to do is for you to see ways on how you can save your food from going to the garbage. So, unless you have something to comment, I will end it here. I was on time and I'm ending at 20 minutes. So, if I don't hear from you in the next 1 minute, I am going to say bye. And next week, I will come again with another beautiful topic. And I would really love my viewers to engage me, give me pointers, or give me suggestions of what you want me to do. So yeah, it's been lovely. It's we are growing. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share and share and share my content if you find it useful. That will help me growing up my channel. So until we see you again with another beautiful topic, bye.